What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It's your man Rags, back off up in this thing. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep, all the way off up in it. From a weight loss journey, people, keep God first, extremely important. Keep your head to the sky and shake all of the haters off. And all of a Christmas time football fan, can I please get a roll tide roll, baby? Hey guys, it's your man Rags, back off up in this thing, and hey man, we're getting closer and closer and closer to some good football. Hey guys, for everybody that's been liking Rags channel, just know you got a place in my heart, secure you right deep down off up in my heart. For all of my people that need to be subscribed, hey man, what is wrong with you? Go ahead and hit the button. I said hit it now. Guys, I know you ain't seen me in a couple of days, and I hope you've been thirsty. I hope you've been fiending for some Rags and Fitness. Because believe me, there's none like old Rags. But, guys, we are here today to talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide football team. Can I please get a round of applause? And why are you applauding, Rag? It's because we've been talking about a lot of other football teams, recruiting, stuff like that. Today we get to talk about our beloved Crimson Tide. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be fan bases come from far and wide to come and see what we're talking about, right? Because they want to hear certain things. They want to hear about the quarterback position. They want to hear what are we going to do with the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. They want to hear everything, right? And Mr. Nicholas Saban, he had his first press conference for the 2023 beginning of the football season, right? And if you could decipher between some of the stuff that he was saying, so you got to be a Nickologist, a Nick Sabanologist, to be able to pick through some of this stuff that Mr. Saban was saying. Now, if you don't watch Saban a lot, if you don't listen to him a lot, if you can't go into some of these deep messages that Mr. Saban throw out there, then hey man, you're unfortunate. But fortunately, you got Rags to do it for you. So tune in every time you get a chance to. So let's talk about one thing here, right? Mr. Nicholas Saban, right? They discussed the quarterback situation, right? And this right here is in no particular order, right? They discussed the quarterback situation, right? We're not going to go into every topic that they discussed, but some of the most important ones if you ask Rags, right? And they asked Mr. Saban, hey man, what about Mr. Tyler Buckner, right? They asked him, they said, hey, what do you think about Tyler Buckner? Do you think him and Tommy Reese what do you think about him and Tommy Reese? It's all whatever they said, right? And this is what Mr. Nicholas Saban said, right? They said, hey, this guy's coming in. He pretty much still learning the playbook. He know a little bit of it, but hey, some new terminology and stuff going on, right? So we're gonna skip that portion right there. We don't want nobody to see that. Hey, don't look at the commercials. Skip the ads. And go ahead, man, and put it back on. Now I'm back at you again. They asked Mr. Nicholas Saban about, Tyler Buckner or whatever. He said, hey, he's still learning some of our terminology, right? And he also made a comment on how he think that this guy, he's coming in, he's not as acclimated with his teammates the way that the other guys are. Now, you can kind of look into that and say, Mr. Nicholas Saban is saying something there, right? I really believe that he is saying something there and saying, hey, this guy haven't won over the locker room yet. So, hey, pump the brakes on the Tyler Buckner talk right now. He still needs to learn some terminology, and he still hasn't won the locker room yet. So, hey, guys, that could be a little red flag there. That doesn't mean that he's not going to get the starting position. That doesn't mean he won't be the second string quarterback. That doesn't mean anything yet. But he's saying, hey, these guys haven't won. He hasn't won the locker room over yet. He still got a few practices. Can he win them over, right? Another thing that I noticed from Mr. Nicholas Saban talking, right? Mr. Nicholas Saban, anytime you ask Mr. Nicholas Saban about the tight ends, right? You can best believe he's going to name one guy. He's going to bring these other guys. There's one guy named out. All the other guys, he just say, hey, tight ends, they're doing okay. They're doing a good job. Pretty good group, right? But he always seemed to mention C.J. Dupree by name. He mentions this guy by name. And when he mentioned him, he says this guy is going to be a mismatch. You have to listen to Mr. Nicholas Saban when he say this. When he brings out a guy name, that means that he's even surprised or shocked or in awe of this guy, right? Mr. C.J. Dupree, he said he's going to create mismatches. They say he can block pretty good. He didn't say he's an excellent blocker. He didn't say he was a horrible blocker. He said a pretty good blocker, right? He can run routes. He can catch the ball. He's pretty smart. These are the things that Mr. Nicholas Saban was saying about C.J. Dupree. And I think that Mr. Nicholas Saban is high on C.J. Dupree. So I'm telling you this as a fan base, from rags to you, be on the watch out. Guys, I don't know if you heard it from anywhere else, but you're hearing it here on Rags channel right now. And don't be surprised when it happens. This guy is going to be a game breaker. Mr. C.J. Dupree. You can believe me if you want to, but he's going to be that guy. They asked Mr. Nicholas Saban about the running backs. He said, what he always say, he thinks it's going to be a pretty good group of guys. Jam Miller right now is going to be out for a few days, a little nagging injury, but he will be back in practice later. Mr. Bell Jones, the wide receiver, he's got some issues going on right now. But whatever's going on with that, they will resolve that somewhere on down the line in the future, right? Mr. Nicholas Saban said that he has not, back to the quarterback situation, he has not chosen a starting quarterback yet. Now, if you ask me, Mr. Nicholas Saban this year, he's crossing his T's, he's dotting his I's. And I believe what he's doing is he's not going to tell these guys who the starting quarterback is. He's not even the quarterback may not know right off the bat. But I think they have a good idea of who it may be, right? Who it might be, who it could be, right? But they don't want to tell these guys because they want these guys to perform at their best, thinking that they have a chance to win this starting position. Everybody's got an equal chance, right? No one is behind no one is in front of anyone. Everybody has an equal opportunity. And when you have an equal opportunity, right, that means you give it a little bit more. You give it your all. You practice at your best, right? Mr. Nicholas Saban at the SEC Media Day, he brought up one thing. He said, you guys are so focused on the starting quarterback. Who's going to be the backup quarterback, right? Mr. Nicholas Saban, like I told you before, he's strategic. He's crossing his T's, he's dotting his I's. He's developing these quarterbacks to be able, if the first one go out, the second one is going to be able to step up. A lot of guys, a lot of teams, they fail to do that. And Mr. Nicholas Saban this go around said it's never going to be an opportunity that we're going to have that the next man will not be able to come up and leapfrog into this position and take over. And I believe that's what he's doing with these quarterbacks right now. Not only is he developing a number one quarterback, but he's going all the way down the line, number 2 and number 3. If anything happened to the number 1 quarterback, you best to believe that the number 2 quarterback is going to be just as ready. If you read what he said, if you looked at what he said in the SEC Media Day, he told you guys this. Listen, we are trying to get everyone ready, right? Not only are we trying to get the starting quarterback ready, but we're trying to get the backup quarterback ready, guys. That's what he said. That's not coming from rags. That's coming straight from Mr. Nicholas Saban's mouth. He also talked about Mr. Key, Major Keys, right? The DB that we got from the transfer portal from UAB. He talked about the capacity that he may see this guy going in, right? He said it may not be, what you think it is. They're moving guys around right now to see what a perfect fit for guys is going to be. He said he loved his size. He loved what he can do, his versatility. He can play in the box, he can play in the back end, he can play the field. He can do it all. And Mr. Nicholas Saban loved this guy's versatility. This is what I took from Mr. Nicholas Saban's first press conference, his first press interview right now for the 2023 season coming into this fall practice, right? That's what I can see right now, what's going on. Guys, it is about to get very interesting, guys. I told you this will be a season to remember, and the Crimson Tide is going to be at the top when it's all said and done. You can believe it. Mr. Nicholas Saban right now, he's not letting anything out the bag. Of course he's not going to tell you who was the starting quarterback. He want all of these teams to guess, especially Texas, because that's going to be our first real test. But you can best believe that Mr. Nicholas Saban is not looking over Middle Tennessee. He want Middle Tennessee to be just as surprised as anybody else. And once we smack Middle Tennessee upside the head, then we're going to go into this Texas game. And I believe that's when somebody will be pretty much cementing themselves as the front runner of this quarterback race, right? And once we get that, then we can go about the season. Now we're establishing things, right? We establish our first string quarterback. Now we're establishing our second string quarterback. We're establishing the linebacker positions, right? Who's going to be the starter? Who's not going to be the starter, right? Because I believe the first few games, there's going to be a lot of in and out. Who's going to be the guy? And guys, it's going to be very interesting. It's like we're watching a new team all over again. Which brings me to another point, guys. Why not go and see these guys every opportunity that you get? Why not show support to this team every opportunity that you get, right? If we show support to these players, these are young guys. They're going to know that they have someone out there that's got their back. And if you show them that, they may perform at peak capabilities. They may perform at the best capabilities they can perform, because we already know we have the talent. It's just them performing at their best. The quarterbacks hitting the wide receivers, and once the wide receivers are hit, them catching the ball, them scoring a touchdown, and them knowing that we gonna be there to cheer them on. I'm saying that to say this: they have an open practice this weekend, August the 5th, right, between 2:30 and 3:30 or something like that. I guess I think it starts at 2:30 Central Time, right? Guys, be there. You know what I'm saying? Go and support the team. All Rags, I'm telling you, I'm trying my best to get there, guys. I got some stuff going on, but I'm trying my best to get there to watch my guys practice, guys. You know what I'm saying? If you see Rags there, give me a big roll, Tide, roll, baby. And All Rags might give you one of those. All Rags most definitely would give you one of those back. So, with that being said, guys, we have some big events going on right here on Rags and Fitness channel, right? We have the the practice, the little, they're letting people in to see the practice. Rags gonna try to get there. We got the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz fight. I might try to put that on live. If you guys want that, let me know in the comment section. After that, we have Mr. Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. that's gonna be committing, right? Right there, Gaston City, Titan Stadium. O-Rags gonna be in the building, right? I'm gonna try my best to be in the building, man. I want to give you guys that footage. I want to be there so you guys can see him commit. I don't know if he's gonna be on any other major sites, but he's gonna be on Rags and Fitness if I can get there, if the God is permitting, right? Hey guys, another thing that I do have, we have a car show that's gonna be going on. I think this Sunday, I'm gonna go to that car show, guys. So like I say, stay tuned with me. We got a lot going on this weekend, a very active weekend on Rags and Fitness YouTube channel, guys. We're only going up from here. I ask you, please, to subscribe, comment, share, like. Guys, we're going up from here. You wanna be a part of this movement? Guys, Rags and Fitness fam, you guys are family, guys. I am creating my own soul tribe, my own soul family, and you guys are a part of it. Guys, welcome to the family. I welcome you with a warm embrace. So please, like, subscribe, comment, do all of that stuff, guys. And with all of that being said, Rags got to get out of here already. Yeah.